Eastern Plains Sports Network and 1010 KSIR coming to you live from the Beat Cellar at Leroy Needham's Court as we're getting ready to do starting lineups for both teams, brought to you by Stubbs Sports Fans. When you're traveling, you need one stop that has it all. On I-76, take exit 66A in Wiggins at Stubbs. Tonight's starting lineups first for the visiting Wray Eagles. Number 2, Bryson Lewis. Number 11, Alex Trejo. Number 20, Wyatt Fonte. Number 24, Aaron Tenna. And number 30, Brody Riggleman. Your starting 5 for your Brush Speed Diggers. Number 2, Eric Rico. Number 10, Thatcher Wayne. Number 11, Dre Bauer. Number 22, Payson Poland. And number 32, Conrad Kastrup. Let's announce some of our non-starters for our Beat Diggers tonight. Number 0, Jesus Lechuga. Number 5, Logan Snyder. Number 13, Cassius Middlemiss. Number 15, Donovan Bauer. Number 21, Edgar Ortiz. And number 30, Jolani Thomas. So, again, our starting lineups brought to you by Stubbs. Getting ready to start first quarter action, brought to you by Better Electric, covering all electric work from residential to commercial to agricultural. Better does matter. Call 970-521-1030. Tipping off at center court for your Beat Diggers, number 32, Conrad Kastrup. And number 30, Brody Riggleman. Oh, no, I said that wrong. That's not Brody Riggleman. My apologies. That's number 20, Wyatt Fonte. Riggleman's behind him, and I looked at the back guy. Apologies. We're underway here. Let's get going for some basketball here as the cellar is filling up with more people in here as we're ready to go tip off. And the ball goes to the visiting Wray Eagles. Riggleman feeds it over to number 11, Trejo. Trejo over to Lewis. Lewis back to Trejo, left side. Tries to find somebody open, gets to Riggleman down low, gets it across to number 2, Lewis, who feeds it down underneath to number 20, Fonte, but it goes right through his hands, and it's a quick turnover for the Eagles. Eagles going to go with full court pressure on the Beat Diggers into number 10, Thatcher Queen. Rico, back to Queen. Queen trying to get it across the timeline, double team, gets it over to Payson Poland. Wide open is Dre Bauer from underneath the hoops. He tries to take a foul, but he tips it. Conrad Kastrup underneath, and he's fouled on the return layup by number 20, Wyatt Fonte. So that'll put Conrad on the charity stripe for the first time for the Beat Diggers. First shot from Kastrup is up. Off the rim, no good. Folks, I've told you this from day one. I'm going to repeat record. Got to get those free throws that have been a killer for the Beat Diggers this season. Still 0-0, 30 seconds into the game. Second shot from Kastrup is up. It is good. So Conrad finally gets on the board on his second free throw attempt. 1-0. As the Eagles get full court pressure against the Beat Diggers. Trejo going back and forth with Lewis as he drives down the court. He is fouled by number 22, Payson Poland, for his first personal. Foul trouble early for both teams, rarely in the first minute, and we've already got 2 fouls. As Trejo brings it up the court for the Eagles. Center court, 2-3 defense for the Beat Diggers. Feeds it over to Lewis. Lewis back to Trejo. Trejo drives it in the left side. Underneath the hoop, shot is up. It is no good. And there's going to be an offensive foul. A second foul for number 20, Wyatt Fonte, as he's in foul trouble early with not even a minute into the ball game, as number 15, Ryan Klein, checks in for the Eagles, as Fonte has got to hit the bench early. 7:10 left to go, 1-0 here. Full pressure by the Eagles. Thatcher Queen up the right side, feeds it to Rico down center court, gets it across the timeline to Payson Poland. Poland looking, gets a Rico coming across the line, feeds it all the way down to Bauer, who steps over the line, and it's knocked out of bounds, unfortunately, and turnover for the Beat Diggers. Aaron Tenna inbounds pass to Trejo. Trejo over to Lewis. Lewis tries to get it across the timeline along with Trejo as they get it down the left side to number 15, Klein. Klein from the left side free throw line. Shot is up, no good. Rebound by Thatcher Queen. Thatcher Queen gets it over to Rico. Rico's got it across the timeline. Full pressure still by the Eagles. Thatcher Queen gets it across. Takes it to the right side of Payson Poland in the corner. Feeds it over to Rico. Swings it all the way around to Thatcher, all the way to Dre. 3-point Three-point shot from the left corner is up, no good. Air ball there. Rebounded by number 24, Aaron Tenna. Over to Alex Trejo. Trejo to Lewis. Lewis back to Trejo. Left top of the key. Over to the left side to number 15, Klein. Klein back to Trejo to Lewis. Swings it all the way around. Gets off the foot of Riggleman. And it's going to be a turnover for the Eagles as they're having turnover issues early. 6-11, low scoring, 1-0 in the game. Rico into Payson Poland. Poland back to Rico. Still trying to get it across the timeline there, as they do. Thatcher Queen gets it, right side corner, back to Payson Poland. Poland back to Rico. Real high, top of the key, over back to Queen. Queen to a cutting Kastrup. It's got nothing there. Back to Thatcher. Thatcher on the right side. Deep corner to Poland, right side. Back to Thatcher on the left corner. Left side. Back to the top of the key to Rico. Rico takes it to the left side, feeds it off to Dre Bauer. Bauer, nothing there. He feeds it over to a wide open Kastrup. Shot underneath, not there, as it was some pressure there from number 15, Klein. Trejo brings it up for the Eagles. Over to the left side to number 24, Aaron Tenna, who gets it to Lewis. Lewis to Klein on the left corner. Klein's going to drive it in. A falling jumper. Shot is up. No good. Rebound by Riggleman underneath. Shot is up, and it is good for Brody Riggleman. 2-1 is our score. 5:15 left to go. Dre Bauer brings it up the left side court for the B-Diggers. Over to Kastrup to cross the timeline. Kastrup's going to take it to the hole. Stops, turns, fires over to Dre. Dre Bauer gets it to Rico. Rico at center court. Back to Bauer. Left side. Bauer thinks about it. Nope, nothing there. Feeds it to Conrad. Conrad's going to take it, turn, and he gets called with switching the pivot foot, and that's going to be a traveling violation on Conrad Kastrup. 4:56 left to go. Trejo brings it down for the Eagles. Over to Aaron Tenna. Left side, Tenna. Back to Lewis. Lewis center court. Over to Trejo. Camera goes down to the left side of me. Thank goodness it was saved. Nobody got injured on that camera falling. And there's a foul on Trejo as he drives it in. I'm trying to see why I missed that foul. That's going to be on number 2, Eric Rico, his first foul. For some reason, the lights were dim, but we've got them fixed up now, and it's a little brighter here. Aaron Tenna, top right side of the three-point line. Shot is up. Bounces off the rim. No good. Rebound by Dre Bauer. Bauer over to Rico. Rico back to Bauer. Don Bauer's going to be checking in for the B-Diggers. Rico gets it down the court to Poland. Poland to a cutting Dre Bauer. To a cutting Conrad Kastrup. Drives it in the hole. Shot is up. No good. And it's going to be a defensive block for number 15, Klein, as Payson Poland comes out and Donovan Bauer checks in for your B-Diggers, the freshman. Rico, inbounds pass, trying to find somebody open, goes to Don. Don gets it across, kind of a bad pass to Dre. Dre gets it over to Rico, right side shot, three-pointer up, no good, rebounded by Donovan Bauer. What a save as he's falling out of bounds. Beautiful throw backwards and gets it, though, to number 2, Lewis, who drives it all the way coast to coast, and he's going to be fouled on the right-handed layup by number 11. Dre Bauer gets charged with his first foul. Guys, 2-1. No kidding is our score. A hockey game going on here. First quarter action with 4:03 left to go. Shot by Lewis. Up. No good. Still keeping our score. 2-1. I feel like I'm watching an Avalanche game. Bryson Lewis going for his second free throw attempt. His shot is up, and it goes in. Finally, we're getting some action here. Bryson Lewis with the free throw. 2-point lead for the Eagles, 3-1, 4:03 left to go. Dre Bauer tried to get it down the left side, and he had a ball kicked by Lewis, and it's knocked out of bounds. As big number 21, Edgar Ortiz checks in for your B-Diggers for Conrad Kastrup. Edgar had that right knee injury last season, been bouncing back and trying to heal from that. Eric Rico back to Ortiz. Ortiz from the three-point line, feeds it to the left corner. Don Bauer, three-pointer, up, no good, rebounded by Riggleman. Riggleman down the court to number 11, Trejo, to Tenna. Tenna, left corner, feeds it off to number 15, Klein. He loses the handle on the ball. Donovan Bauer gets it, tries to dribble to the left side, takes about 15 steps, and he gets called with a traveling violation. 3:36 left to go. Hope you love my exaggerations. It's helping. Riggleman on the inbounds pass to Trejo. Trejo to Lewis. Over to number 24, Aaron Tenna, back to Lewis, center court. Tenna from the left side, three-pointer, up, swish. Aaron Tenna, three-pointer. They got the score wrong. 6-1 is our score. And there is a foul on number 11 as they try to get it down the court. Alex Trejo gets charged with his first personal foul as Rico into Edgar Ortiz. Ortiz going to drive it. No, back to Rico. Rico to left side. Donovan Bauer, three-pointer, up. No good. Rebounded by Tenna, who gets it over to Trejo. Trejo brings it up the court. Trejo, top of the key. Tenna from three. Left side. Swish again. Aaron Tenna with the hot hand for the Eagles. 9-1 is our score. Eric Rico to the left side to Don Bauer, to Ortiz, back to Rico. Rico feeds it to the right side to Bauer. Bauer's got some good defense. Fed over to Rico, gets it down underneath to Donovan Bauer. Quick shot from underneath the basket, up, no good. Rebounded by number 11, Trejo. Trejo, great offensive as he gets around Rico. Takes it all the way to the hoop. Quick jumper, not good. Rebounded by Donovan Bauer. Bauer tries to get some control of the ball as he's covered by number 11, Trejo. Bauer almost lost control of it, but gets it over to his brother, Dre. Dre on the right side, all the way to the hoops. Shot is up, and it's going to be a charging violation on number 11, Dre Bauer, getting charged with his second foul early here in the first, late in the first quarter. Aaron Tenna will do the inbounds honors for the Eagles as Don's going to come out, and Cassius Middlemist will check in for the B-Diggers. 2:26 left to go. First quarter action, 9-1 is our score. Aaron Tenna gets the inbounds. He takes it all the way down, feeds it to Riggleman. Riggleman tries to throw it up as he's pressured, and number 10, Thatcher Queen, gets called with the foul. I sure thought it was on Ryan Klein, but they're going to call Thatcher Queen with, I guess, some type of reaching around. I didn't see how he did that, but yeah, they're going to call that foul, and that's going to put Klein, who I thought the foul was on the free throw line for two. So Eagles have a 9-1 lead. Ryan Klein, number 15. First shot from him is up and no good. Bounces off to the right side of the rim. Still keeps the score at 9-1. 2:16 left to go. First quarter action, boys side action. Here as the girls fall earlier, 42-38. Klein, second shot, up. And it is a swish for Ryan Klein on that one. Biggest lead of the night, 9 points for the Eagles. Rico inbounds to Cassius. Middlemist gets it down the court to Thatcher Queen. Queen back to Middlemist. Over to Rico. Rico sets it up, goes to Middlemist. Timeout, Coach Bach. He needs a 30-second timeout to talk with the guys and calm them down, as this is their biggest deficit of the night. Down 10-1. We'll keep it here on a 30-second timeout. Buckeye Welding, you have questions, they have answers. Our area welders know what sets them apart at 330 South 11th Avenue in Sterling. Gordon Insurance, be prepared for everything life throws at you. Car insurance, life insurance, farm insurance, and crop insurance, all at Gordon Insurance. Visit GordonINS.com. Double bonus so far in the first quarter for the Eagles, as the B-Diggers are in some foul trouble early with 5 team fouls. I believe it's actually 6 team fouls. No, I'm right, 5 team fouls, and 3 for the Eagles as they have 2 more to give with 2:05 left to go, first quarter action. Only point for the B-Diggers, Conrad Kastrup's free throw. Eric Rico will do the inbounds honors for the B-Diggers on the Eagles side, moving left to right on your radio dial. Don Bauer all the way across the court gets it, feeds it over to Edgar Ortiz. Edgar Ortiz sets it up, goes to Rico. Rico to Don Bauer, left corner. He's double teamed by some Eagles. Great pressure by the Eagles as it's taken away. But Don tries to get it back, but he gets called for a reaching foul, as a little bit of frustration there for him, but he only gets his first foul of the night. But that is a bit costly, as that's going to put number 15, Ryan Klein, on the free throw line for the Eagles, as number 22, Chris Barra, is getting ready to check in for the Eagles. Klein, first shot, 1:51 left to go, is up. Good. Chris Barra checks in, and he replaces Bryson Lewis, who's going to take a quick breather. As Ryan Klein gets set for his second shot, 10-point lead for the Eagles. Holding the B-Diggers only 1 point this quarter. Second shot is up. Good. 3 points for Ryan Klein this evening. Cassius Middlemist brings it up the right side of the court, swings it back to Rico, back to Middlemist. Middlemist looking down the court, gets an open Thatcher Queen, gets it across the timeline. He's triple teamed. Edgar Ortiz takes it all the way to the hoop himself. Turnaround shot, jumper, up, no good. Rebounded by Don Bauer, shot up, good! Donovan Bauer with the and one for the Beat Diggers as that foul goes on Ryan Klein, his first personal. So finally the Beat Diggers get on the board with a real shot there. Free throws, you got to give them credit, but man, that two-pointer does help when you truly, truly need it. And Don's going to get an and one for him as an opportunity. Shot from Donovan Bauer, up, rolls in and out of the rim, it's no good. Again, free throws are everything. Rebounded by number 11, Trejo. Trejo brings it up the court for the Eagles to number 22, Parra, who takes a long three-pointer up, no good, a Caitlin Clark-style three-pointer. Cassius Middlemist brings it up the court, goes to Edgar Ortiz. Ortiz with the drive. Don to the left side, shot up. Good! Donovan Bauer with another and one opportunity for the Beat Diggers as he scores his 4th point on the night. Got to see who that foul was on. I believe I missed that one, and it is going to be on number 22, Chris Barra, as the Eagles take a timeout as they were up completely 12-1, and now it is a 12-5 game with a and one opportunity for Donovan Bauer, as we'll keep it here. Premier Credit. For over 100 years, they've been providing affordable, reliable, and consistent credit. Visit PremierACA.com. 30-second timeout for the Wray Eagles coach to calm his guys down as a little bit of momentum has swung over to the Beat Digger side. Don Bauer having himself a pretty good game early here in the first half. So Don and the rest of the guys come out. We got Thatcher Queen, Cassius Middlemist, Eric Rico, and Edgar Ortiz breaking the huddle for the Beat Diggers. Don's going to set himself up at the free throw line for the and one opportunity. This will cut the lead in half if he makes this free throw. Here's the dribble shot up. It is no good. Bounces out on the rebound attempt by Cassius Middlemist. It's knocked out of bounds. So unable to make it 6 points. Instead, it's a 7-point lead as Trejo brings it up center court for the Eagles. Swings it over to Parra. Back to Trejo. Trejo, top of the key, goes to an open Brody Stilts. Stilts back to Trejo. Trejo, left side free throw line. Tries to turn around, set it up there, nothing there. Finds an open number 15 Klein. He takes a shot up. No good. Edgar Ortiz tried to get a big rebound. He did a great job, and he forces Riggleman to knock the ball out of bounds as it is now a Beat Digger possession. Great defensive stand for the Beat Diggers as the Eagles do a 1-3-1 full court pressure. Cassius Middlemist to Rico. Rico back to Middlemist. Middlemist gets it down, tried to force it to Thatcher Queen. Almost lost it, but Queen was able to maintain possession. Over to Middlemist. Back to Rico. Rico to Don Bauer. Drives it to the hoop. Right-handed layup. Up. Good! Donovan Bauer with his 6th point in the night, trimming that lead to 5. As Riggleman has the ball. Feeds it over to Trejo. Trejo gets called with the traveling. I saw that one from up here. I knew he was in trouble as soon as he took and switched that pivot step. So a turnover for the Eagles with 20 seconds left to go. 12-7 is our score. Cassius Middlemist back to Rico. Down to 15. Cassius Middlemist has it. Rico, Don, back to Cash. Cash drives it to the hoop. Right-handed shot, up good! Cassius Middlemist with his first points of the night. 3-point game, 3 seconds left to go, first quarter. Shot from number 15, Klein, is no good. Great effort for the Beat Diggers there late in the first quarter as they were able to chop that lead away. I mean, it literally was an 11-point lead, and now our score is 12-9. We'll take a 30-second timeout and come back to you here from Leroy Needham's court as the Bee Diggers down to the Eagles, 12-9 on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. 1010 KSIR and Eastern Plains Sports Network. Second quarter brought to you by Sydney Regional Medical Center. Don't let an injury keep you out of the game. Learn more at SydneyRMC.com. Bee Diggers are going to get possession here in the start of the second quarter. Eric Rico into Dre Bauer. Bauer back to Rico, who brings it across the timeline to Dre on the right side. Starting five back in for the Bee Diggers. Dre Bauer drives it to the hoop. Right-handed shot up. He's fouled at the same time. They're lucky for the Eagles. That did not go in. It's going to be a two-shot foul for Dre Bauer as that's charged on Bryson Lewis, his first personal. Here's an opportunity for the Bee Diggers to get those free throws that they're struggling with all season as Dre Bauer steps to the charity stripe. First shot by Dre. Up. Swish. Chops it to a 2-point lead for the Eagles. 7:49 left to go. Just underway in the second quarter. Crowd starting to thicken here as even the beat pile is packing in with students. Second shot from Bauer is up. Rims off and no good. Rebounded by Riggleman. Riggleman gets it down to Parra. Parra on the right side. Almost had it stolen by Rico. He's lucky he didn't lose it. He's double teamed by Poland and Rico. Gets it over to Trejo. Trejo over to number 12, Stoltz. Stoltz out to the right side to Trejo. Three-point shot up, no good. Rebounded by Parra as he gets it shot up good for Chris Parra for his first shot of the night. Oh, and Rico gets it down the court, forces it to pace the pull, and lucky he didn't lose it. Bauer gets it on the left side and feeds it to a cutting Thatcher Queen, and it's knocked out of bounds by the Eagles as number 24, Aaron Tenna, checks in for, let's see who he replaces. There's 6 on the court. Someone's got to come off. Here we go. Trejo's going to take a break for the Eagles with 7:13 left to go. 2-possession game for the Eagles. Rico inbounds. Dre Bauer, right side, tries to go. Defense covered by number 24, Aaron Tenna, but his defense was too tight. He gets called for the personal. And that's a quick second foul for the Eagles. 0 for the Bee Diggers. Rico, inbounds pass. Running out of time, got to get it in. Go to Queen to the right corner. Queen feeds it off to Dre Bauer. Swings it all the way around to Payson Poland left side. All the way back to Rico, who's going to set it up. Feeds it over to a Dre Bauer to the right side. Back to Rico. Rico finds it open. Payson Poland, three-point shot, good. Payson Poland, three-pointer for the Bee Diggers, making it a 1-point game. 6:49 left to go. Parra brings it down, gets it over to number 24, Aaron Tenna. Tenna back to Parra. Parra on the right side, feeds it over to Stoltz. Stoltz back to Tenna, and it gets stolen by the Bee Diggers' Conrad Kastrup. Kastrup down to Rico. Rico to Bauer. Back to Kastrup. Kastrup's going to take it himself. Feeds it out. Payson Poland. Three-point shot up. No good. Rebound. Dre Bauer. Rebounds and shot no good. And it's taken by number 22, Chris Parra, as Parra brings it down for the Eagles over to Aaron Tenna on the left side. Tenna feeds it off to number 15, Klein. Back to Parra. Parra over to Tenna on the left side corner. Three-point shot up. No good. Rebounded by Riggleman. Riggleman with the turnaround jumper. Shot is up, and it is good for Brody Riggleman. Eric Rico bringing it down the court, crosses the timeline to Dre Bauer to the left side. Bauer back to Rico. Back to Bauer. Left side staying over there. Coverage by Parra. Kastrup with it. Feeds it over to Payson Poland. Cutting. Rico shot up. No good. Rebounded by Thatcher Queen. Falls back. Throws it up. No good. Rebounded by, this time, by Aaron Tenna, who gets it down to Parra. Parra down the right side. Gets lucky not getting called with the carrying there on the right side. Feeds it over to number 12, Brody Stoltz. Stoltz over to Aaron Tenna on the left side. Tenna back to Stoltz. All the way to the right side to Parra. Back to Stoltz. And Tenna back to the left. Feeds it over to Riggleman at the free throw line. Back to Parra, who was at the three-point line. Shot was up, no good. Rebounded by the Eagles. At that same time, it's rebounded and driven by Brody Stoltz. Shot is no good as Conrad Kastrup hits the floor going against Chris Parra. And Conrad is able to get the jump ball, and it's going to be Eagles possession. Alex Trejo, after a quick break, is back in the ball game with 5 minutes left to go. One possession game. Wray leads 16-13. Slow start, but now we're picking up the pace. As Trejo on the inbounds pass to Riggleman. Riggleman shot up good. He's great from underneath that hoop as he gets his 6th point of the night. Trey Bauer gets it over to Rico. Rico brings it up, crosses the timeline to Bauer. Bauer on the left side finds Don was wide open in that corner. They didn't go to him. Back to Rico at the top corner. Dre drives it to the hoop himself. Right-handed shot. Beautiful layup for Dre Bauer, getting 2 for his 3rd point. As Trejo brings it up to the right side, gets it over to, he's moved it all the way back to him and swings it all the way from Tenna to number 12, Brody Stoltz, whose shot is up no good. Rebound by number 22, Payson Poland, 18-13. All the way down to Donovan Bauer. Donovan drives it to the hoop, and he's going to get held on the shot by number 15, Ryan Klein, who's going to get charged with his 2nd personal, and that's going to put Donovan Bauer on the line to make it a 1-point game if he can get both these free throws. Wyatt Fonte, who sat most of the first quarter with some foul trouble, will be checking back in for the Eagles. 4 minutes and 14 seconds left to go. Don Bauer missed the first free throw. Again, they've got to hit those free throws, folks. 2nd shot from Bauer. Up. Swish on that one. So Donovan Bauer gets his 7th point of the night. 18-16. 4-12. Aaron Tenna left side to Trejo. Trejo top of the key over to number 12. Stoltz to Trejo. All the way down underneath to number 20, Wyatt Fonte. And Dre Bauer gets charged with a foul here. He doesn't like the call, but I do have to agree with that one. He gets tagged with his 3rd personal as Thatcher Queen comes in. And number 21, Edgar Ortiz. Oh, Molly said it the way I say it. I love it. 4:02 left to go. 18-16 is our score. Aaron Tenna takes the inbound over to Trejo. Trejo on the left side. Trejo over to the right side to Stoltz. Stoltz feeds it over to Riggleman. Riggleman back to Trejo. Trejo all the way around to Aaron Tenna. Top left side, three-pointer up good. Aaron Tenna's got 3 3-pointers for the Eagles this evening. As Rico brings it up across the timeline to 22 Poland. Poland back to Rico, back to Poland. Donovan Bauer and Poland keeping it all on the left side. Edgar Ortiz trying to find somebody open down low, feeds it over to Payson Poland, driving it to the court. Don Bauer's there, turnaround jump shot. Bauer up, good. Donovan Bauer with his 9th point of the ninth, making it a 21-18 score. Trejo, left side, Aaron Tenna. Gets it to Riggleman, top left free throw line. Aaron Tenna with some kind of whoop-de-doop shot. I'm not sure what the heck happened there. He threw it out of his right hand, and literally it looked like some type of underhand shot put. I don't even know what to call that as it goes out of bounds as number 2, Bryson Lewis, checks in for the Eagles. Full court pressure from the Eagles. Gets it down to Payson Poland. Poland to Rico. Wide open. Donovan Bauer, left corner. Feeds it to Edgar Ortiz. 2-point shot up. No good from the free throw line. And it's rebounded by Aaron Tenna. Aaron Tenna, 2:45 left to go. Brings it down. Goes to Lewis. Lewis feeds it down into the corner to, I believe that's, sorry, I got to get used to Fonte. He was out most of that first. Gets it to Riggleman underneath. Oh, a huge block by number 15, Donovan Bauer. And then Riggleman bumps Bauer, and Bauer throws it at him, and it bumps out of bounds, and it is a turnover on the Eagles there from underneath. Great defensive effort by Donovan Bauer. Thatcher Queen on the inbounds. Back to Rico, back to Queen. Gets it down to Edgar Ortiz. Oh, wide open, Donovan Bauer cutting to the basket. Shot up. Good! Donovan Bauer has 11 points tonight for the Beat Diggers. 21-20 is our score. Aaron Tenna now has the ball on the left side over to Trejo. Trejo back to Lewis to the right side to Riggleman in the deep corner. Riggleman feeds it over to number 20, and a shot from Wyatt Fonte is up, no good. Rebounded by the Beat Diggers. Eric Rico brings it down, left side. Thatcher Queen, Ortiz, back to Rico. Top of the key. Rico goes to Thatcher Queen, to Donovan Bauer, and a cutting Edgar Ortiz is fouled by number 20, I believe. That's going to be Wyatt Fonte's third foul, and he's going to have to come out again and sit the bench on that one, as he's going to be replaced by number 25, Grady Godsey. Rico, inbounds pass. Donovan Bauer, shot up, no good. Rebounded by number 11, Trejo. Trejo takes it coast to coast. Pressure from 22, and then a shot by number 25. Godsey is blocked by Donovan Bauer and taken away like he took away a milk jug from a fifth grader. Edgar Ortiz with the shot, with the pass over to Rico. Left corner, Thatcher Queen, three-pointer, no good. Almost rebounded by Payson Poland, and it's a turnover for the Beat Diggers under the basket. Whew. I meant to say take his milk money. I blew that one. 1:21 left to go. 21-20. Beat Diggers down by one. Lewis, right side, feeds it over to Riggleman. Riggleman to the top two. Number 24, Aaron Tenna. I'm losing my names. Lewis from a three-point shot. Top right corner is up. Bryson Lewis gets a three-pointer late in the second quarter. 57 seconds left to go. 24-20. Donovan Bauer into Eric Rico. Rico needs to cross the timeline. Gets it over to Thatcher Queen, left side. Safely across, over to Donovan Bauer. Don's having a great game so far. Rico, top of the key to Edgar Ortiz. Ooh, almost lost it, but gets it over to Thatcher Queen. 37 seconds left to go. Thatcher with the drive, outside, right side to Payson Poland. Three-pointer up, rolls all over the rim and to the top of the backboard and rolls out. Turnover for the Beat Diggers. 31 seconds left to go. 24-20. Trejo brings it down center court for the Eagles. Good coverage by Eric Rico. Over to Lewis, right side, thought about it, nothing there. Back to Trejo. Trejo gets it over to Tenna. Tenna to Lewis. Lewis drives it in, covered by number 21, Ortiz, and it's no good. Rebounded by the Beat Diggers. Thatcher Queen gets poked in the eye, double teamed, and there's going to be a foul, I believe. I think they're going to call a jump ball. They are, as the Beat Diggers will maintain possession. Thatcher Queen was poked in the eye during that process, and I thought they were going to call a medical timeout, but no, instead they went with a jump ball. 8 seconds left to go until halftime. Gets it down the court to Payson Poland. Poland back to Rico, all the way to number 15, Don Bauer. Payson Poland, long three-pointer is up. No good as the buzzer rings, so we're going to end our first half with the score of 24-20 as the Eagles lead this one at halftime. Great action there for that second quarter. Wow, I need to take a break. So I am going to take a 3-minute break, get some stats, get some water, ready to go here. And we'll come back with you for some halftime show and some other thoughts, and ready to go here on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Eastern Plains Sports Network and 1010 KSIR coming to you live to tip off the third quarter here, brought to you by Buildings by Design. First impressions are important. Buildings by Design will make your vision a reality. Visit buildsbydesign.com. 24-20 is our scores. We're getting ready to start the third quarter here live from Leroy Needham's court at the Beat Cellar here in Brush, visiting Wray Eagles in town, as Bryson Lewis will do the inbounds honors for the Eagles as he'll feed it into Alex Trejo. Trejo, top of the key, back to Lewis to the left side. Back to Trejo on the right. Trejo tries to find somebody. He's got Aaron Tenna in the right corner as he gets it back to Trejo, swinging it all the way around to number 2, Lewis. Three-point shot up good for Bryson Lewis with his second three-pointer of the night to make it a 27-20 lead. Dre Bauer brings it down the left side of the court to number 10, Thatcher Queen. Payson Poland back to Dre. Sets it up, goes to Rico. Rico across to Poland, finds Conrad at the free throw line. Nothing there. Swings it over to Poland, left side. Thatcher back to Queen, or Payson Poland to Rico at the top of the key. Gets it over the right side to Bauer. Bauer solo, tried to drive it, nothing there. Conrad with the quick drive to the hoop himself, nothing there. Dre Bauer will take the three-point shot up, no good. Rebounded but stepped out by number 10, Thatcher Queen. Good effort, but not enough there. That was a real big miss there for that long play for the Beet Diggers. 27-20 is our score as Trejo brings it down court for the Eagles. Goes to the free throw line, finds Riggleman underneath. His shot is up with some pressure from Bauer is good. So Riggleman does really good from underneath the hoops for the Eagles, scoring his 8th point of the night. Thatcher Queen with the ball on the left side, takes it all the way to the hoop, feeds it over to the top to Rico. Rico feeds it over to Bauer on the right side, nothing there. Rico from the three-point line feeds it to Queen, right corner to Payson Poland, three-point shot up, good! Payson Poland with his second three-pointer for the night, 29-23. Trejo brings it down, shot from the left side free throw line, up, no good, rebound, Conrad Kastrup. Kastrup to Rico. Rico down to Dre Bauer to the right side of the court. Finds an open court, literally, and it's taken by Trejo, who takes the steal and crosses over. Shot up, good, fouled by number 22, Payson Poland. So it's going to be an and one for Trejo on a great offensive play for the Eagles as Poland gets his second personal. 6:06 left to go. Trejo from the stripe, shot up, no good, rebound, Conrad Kastrup. 31-23, 8-point lead for the Eagles. Largest, well, not the largest, but one of the larger leads for the Eagles. Thatcher Queen gets it to a cutting Rico. Rico finds Conrad Kastrup, almost lost it, but Thatcher Queen rebounds it for him. Conrad driving it to the hoop, shot up, almost going to roll in there, but he'll get a shooting foul of 2 as he's fouled by number 30, Brody Riggleman. Brody Riggleman gets his first foul of the night, 31-23. Conrad Kastrup for one of 2 shots. First one is up. It is good for Conrad. Second point for Conrad Kastrup tonight. 5:47 left to go. 31-24 is our score. As Kastrup takes his second shot off the back of the rim, no good. Rebounded by the Eagles. Trejo taking it down court. Stolen by Eric Rico. Rico all the way down court, coast to coast, left side shot up. Good, Eric Rico, as he is fouled by number 11, Trejo, his second foul. So Eric Rico is finally on the board for the Beet Diggers here in the third quarter. 31-26 is our score. Rico a chance to make it a 4-point game. My math might not be right, but we'll go with it to make it a 4-point game. Shot by Rico is up. Swish. So it is a 4-point game. 31-27, 5:36 left to go. Trejo, center court, brings it down to Lewis to the right side. And it's over to number 15, Klein. Klein back to Trejo. Back to Klein to Trejo. All the way around the left side to Aaron Tenna. Shot driving to the hoop. No good. Rebounded by Dre Bauer. Bauer over to Rico. Rico is going to slow it down a bit. Brings it up to the left side of the court. Gets it over to Thatcher Queen on the left side. Queen, nothing there. Back to Rico. Poland, center court. Back to Rico, left side. Back to Poland, who gets it on a quick underhand pass. Rico all the way across to Dre Bauer to the right side. Rico is going to take it, set it up, swings it over to Thatcher Queen, left corner, shot, Queen, swish! Thatcher Queen with a big three-pointer. 31-30, 4:46 left to go. As the lead has been chopped away by the Beet Diggers. Lewis, right side, over to Klein. Klein, his shot is up and good from the right baseline for Ryan Klein. Gets his first 2-pointer of the night. Thatcher Queen, left side, from a pass from Rico. Nothing there. Payson Poland to Conrad. Conrad with the drive underneath the hoop. He got too far underneath it and missed it completely as it's rebounded by Trejo. Trejo tries to take it coast to coast, but nothing there. Gets it over to Aaron Tenna, to Lewis on the outside, all the way to Klein in the left corner. Klein gets it to Aaron Tenna, who's on the left corner. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Trejo. Trejo isn't able to shoot it, so he gets it to Riggleman, who drives it in. Over to Lewis, though, instead. 3-point shot up, good by Bryson Lewis, his third 3-pointer of the night. Dre Bauer Gets it into Conrad. Conrad swings it over to Thatcher to the left side. Thatcher drives it in. Right-handed shot, hook shot up, no good. Rebounded by Klein. Over to number 11, Trejo, brings it up the court. He's got hands all over the place cutting. He does a layup, running layup. Shot is up, no good. Gets it to Riggleman underneath. Riggleman tries to turn and jump, but it's blocked away by Thatcher Queen. Checking in for the Beat Diggers, number 15, Donovan Bauer, and big number 21, Edgar Ortiz. So Trejo gets it into Riggleman. Riggleman over to Tenna. Tenna gets it back to Trejo, but he's knocked out of bounds there. The ball is knocked out of bounds by number 10, Thatcher Queen. 3 minutes and 23 seconds left to go. Third period. Trejo, long shot from 3. It's up. Bounces, no good. Rebounded. Donovan Bauer to Rico. Rico to Dre Bauer. Dre Bauer, right side. Brings it up the court. Back to an open Rico. Back to Bauer. Donovan cutting from Ortiz. Left-handed shot underneath is beautiful and good for Donovan Bauer with his 13th point of the night for the Beat Diggers. 36-32. Trejo over to Tenna. Tenna back to Trejo. To Lewis, right side. Can't make anything. Rico's on the coverage there. To Riggleman. Riggleman back to Tenna. Tenna all the way around to Lewis. Lewis tried to feed it into Riggleman. Stolen by Thatcher Queen. Quick turnover. Fed. Dre Bauer tries. Finds a Donovan Bauer underneath. Shot. Beautiful shot by Donovan Bauer. His 15th point of the night. The coach from Wray says, that's enough for you, Donovan. I'm taking a break. 36-34 with 2 minutes and 25 seconds left to go. Third period. What action has been going on here on the court? We'll take a 30-second timeout and come back to you here on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Eastern Plains Sports Network and 1010 KSIR coming back to you at Leroy Neiman's Court. 36-34 is our score. Count on Wiggins Electric for quick, efficient, and courteous service to keep you up and running. They provide you with service and products you need at the most critical time. That's Wiggins Electric. As the timeout called by the head coach from Wray, as Riggleman's going to get it into Trejo. 2-point ball game here with 2:23 left to go. Trejo up center court, over to the right side to Parra, over to the left side to gosh, I lost my train of thought on my kid. That was Parra with the running jumper. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Donovan Bauer. I'm sorry, I lost the name for Aaron Tenna. I know him very well. Rico gets it on the left side to Thatcher Queen. Thatcher Queen back to Rico. Queen to Ortiz. Ortiz trying to find somebody open. Gets it out to number 13, Cassius Middlemess, who gets it over to Bauer. Bauer back to Middlemess. Bauer back to Middlemess, going back and forth. Rico trying to find somebody. Good ball movement here by the Beat Diggers. Edgar Ortiz from the left side free throw line. Nothing there. Takes it, drives it to the hoop. Right-handed shot up. Edgar Ortiz with his first shot. Making it a tie ball game at 36 with the buck 33 left to go. Third quarter action. Parra on the right side feeds it over to number 20, which is, I got to get Fonte back because he's been sitting again. And there's going to be an offensive foul on, no, sorry, it's just a turnover for the Eagles. So a minute 24 left to go. We're tied 36. Chance for the Beat Diggers to take the lead. Cassius Middlemess into Rico. Rico to Thatcher Queen, left side, deep corner, side to left, Donovan Bauer feeds it into a cutting Cassius Middlemess, but he kicks it off his feet. He's unable to get it. So a minute 14 left to go on a turnover for the Beat Diggers. Trejo brings it up the court for the Eagles. A chance to take the lead back for the Eagles. Feeds it over to Aaron Tenna. Aaron Tenna to Riggleman. Stolen by Rico. Great anticipation of the pass. Gets it to Ortiz. Ortiz back to Rico. Rico to the right side to Cassius Middlemess. Back to Rico. Over to the left side to Thatcher Queen. Back to the center to Rico. Left side to Thatcher. Back to Rico. Thatcher and him going back and forth. Feeds it to Ortiz down in the left corner. Drives it to the baseline. Oh, he tried to force that pass to Cassius Middlemess, and it wasn't there. Stolen by number 24, number 22, Chris Parra. As Parra has the ball. Top of the key. Feeds it over to the left side to Tenna. Tenna to number 20. Gosh, I got to get his name right. Fonte, but he loses the bad pass. and stolen by the Beat Diggers. Eric Rico brings it up center court, crosses the timeline, goes over to the right corner, feeds it down to Don Bauer. Shot up, good! Donovan Bauer, and he's fouled on the shot, getting his 17th point of the night. And the bucket, of course, is good, and that foul is going to be on number 30, Brody Riggleman, with his second foul. So taking a break for the Eagles will be number 11, Alex Trejo, as Brody Stoltz comes in. And the shot for Donovan Bauer for the and one is good. Donovan Bauer having a great night tonight. 18 points for Don. As the Eagles try to come back, they're down by 3. Shot by number 20. Fonte is no good. And the long shot from Donovan Bauer, 3/4 of the court, is no good on the buzzer. But the Beat Diggers now take the lead with a score of 39-36. We'll take a 30-second timeout and come back to you here on 1010 KSIR in the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Eastern Plains Sports Network, 1010 KSIR, bringing you fourth quarter action, brought to you by Rudy's Tires. With several locations across the area, there's always a Rudy's Tires location close by, and they can even come to you on the farm. Rudy's Tires brings you Eastern Plains Sports Today every weekday on 1010 KSIR. As the Beat Diggers will get the inbounds ball opportunity. Rico into Poland. Poland back to Rico. Rico drives it to the hoop. Finds open. Dre Bauer shot up. Good! And one as Dre Bauer is fouled on the shot, and he's on the board. As the foul is going to be charged on, I believe, number 30, Brody Riggleman. That could be his third foul. It is, as Bauer gets the and one opportunity. Beat Diggers' biggest lead of the night is now 5. As Bauer from the free throw line, shot is up, rolls around, and it is good for Dre Bauer, his 6th point of the night. As quickly the Eagles got to go because they're down by 6 now. Points are valuable in this game. Brody Stoltz over to Parra. Parra over to number 24, which is Tena, and over to Parra, who takes the 3-point shot, no good. Rebounded by number 20, Wyatt Fonte, who finally gets on the board late here in the game. And he's got 2 for the Eagles, 42-38. Oh, good defense by the Eagles as they get a turnover on the Beat Diggers' Dre Bauer. Oh, Aaron Tena with the drive. Shot up good underneath the hoop as Aaron Tena gets his 11th point for him. Dre Bauer over to the right side, double teamed. Gets it over to Rico, to Poland. Poland to left side to Thatcher Queen. Cutting Conrad Kastrup shot, no good. He thought he was fouled, but nothing there as quickly Aaron Tena brings the ball down for the Eagles. Aaron Tena with the quick feed to Riggleman. Riggleman from underneath. He's so good there. First miss of the night. Finally, though, it's rebounded by number 20, Wyatt Fonte, who gets the bucket on the return miss. And it's now a tied game at 42. 6:45 left to go. Quickly, that lead is dissolved for the Beat Diggers. Cutting Dre Bauer underneath. Shot up. Good. Dre Bauer on a great press break for the Beat Diggers, taking a 2-point lead, 44-42. Chris Parra brings it down, feeds it in to number 20, Wyatt Fonte. His shot is good. Fonte's got 6 points this quarter alone to keep the Eagles in it with 6:22 left to go. Quickly, the Beat Diggers down to Thatcher Queen, left side. Thatcher's going to drive it to the hoop. Triple team all the way from way downtown is number 22, Payson Poland. Shot no good, rebounded by Aaron Tena. Aaron Tena brings it up the court over to Chris Parra. Parra all the way down to number 20, Fonte, who drives it. Thought he was fouled, Conrad Kastrup, but his shot by Riggleman is up, no good. Rebounded by Dre Bauer. Bauer brings it up the court, can't help control of it. A push pass I've never seen on the court to Parra as he drives it one-handed, and it's good and one. Conrad Kastrup is going to get charged with his first personal as Chris Parra has a 2-point bucket and an opportunity to make it a 3-point game as Big Bad Edgar Ortiz comes in for the Beat Diggers. 5 minutes and 48 seconds left to go. 2-point lead for the Eagles. Chris Parra, his shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Ortiz. Down to Thatcher Queen. Queen to Rico. Rico cross side to Dre Bauer. Bauer to Ortiz. Ortiz driving it to the hoop, nothing there. Swings it over to Poland on the left side. Back to Rico, top of the key. Poland, 3-pointer, no. Over to Thatcher. Thatcher back to Poland. Edgar trying to post up, but he's not going to be able to get it there. Thatcher Queen gets it to Edgar as he posts up and takes it, drives it to the hoop, triple team. Over to the left side, Poland, three-point shot, good! Payson, Poland with his third three-pointer of the night. 47-46, B-Diggers lead. Chris Parra over to Trejo. Trejo over to Stoltz. Back to Parra for three. His shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Dre Bauer. Fed to Riggleman. Riggleman gets the steal. He gets the quick two-pointer. Brody Riggleman has 10 points for the Eagles. Eric Rico over to the left side to Payson. Poland's got the hot hand. Back to Poland to the left side. Ooh, just about lost the handle on it. Over to Rico. Rico almost loses that. Over to Edgar Ortiz for the free throw line. He's triple teamed. Back to Rico. Rico feeds it to Ortiz. Down underneath to Thatcher Queen. He had an opportunity. He drives it to the hoop. No. Payson Poland left side. Wants it. Three-pointer. No, just misses. Rebounded by Dre Bauer. Bauer back to Poland. To Ortiz, top of the key. Ortiz tries to drive it. Nothing there. Over to Dre Bauer, top of the key. Stop and over, swings it around the left side to Rico. All the way across. Almost stolen. It is stolen by the Eagles. Number 12. And that is Brody Stoltz who misses it. But Chris Parra with the rebound, shot up, and it is good for Chris Parra with 4 minutes left to go. 3-point lead for the Eagles, 50-47. Payson Poland left side. Over to Rico. Rico to Thatcher Queen in the bottom corner. Poland trying to get something. They're finally covering him pretty tight. Ortiz driving to the hoop on the pass. From Rico is up, and it is good. Timeout for Coach Bach. He's going to take a 30-second timeout. We're going to keep it here as Edgar Ortiz scores his fourth point of the night. 1 point lead for the Eagles. 50-49. Believe it or not, one foul for each team currently here in the fourth quarter. Stay connected with Eastern Plains Sports Network on all social media platforms. Follow at Eastern Plains Sports Network on Facebook and Instagram to see what games we're covering, get pictures from ones we're at, and more. We also have several regular podcasts on our Spotify page. Give the Eastern Plains Sports Network a like, follow, and subscription on all social media platforms today. 3:41 left to go. 1 point game here. 50-49. Boys action. B-Diggers just down by one. Lady Diggers fell 42-38 earlier. As the ball is into Alex Trejo. Trejo brings it up center court. Goes to Chris Parra on the right. Swings it all the way across to Stoltz. Stoltz feeds it to, looked like Riggleman. Stolen by Dre Bauer, though, as he tried to get it into Parra. Parra wasn't available to make that shot or to make that pass. And it's now Rico who has the ball. Feeds it over to Payson Poland. Long three-pointer. Caitlin Clark style. No good. Dre Bauer. Rebound for the B-Diggers. Over to Donovan Bauer, who's checked in now for the Diggers. Back to Payson Poland. Swings it around left side to Rico. Rico's double-teamed over there in the left corner. Drives it in. Feeds it to Donovan Bauer. Shot up. Good! Donovan Bauer is having himself a career night with 20 points so far. 51-50 is our score. B-Diggers lead. Chris Parra gets it over to number 15 in the left corner, and that's Klein. His shot is no good, and it's going to be a foul on the Eagles on the rebound on Chris Parra, who gets his second personal. Aaron Tenna checks in for the Eagles, and for the B-Diggers, number 10, Thatcher Queen checks in for the B-Diggers. Thatcher with the ball. Over to Rico. Rico to the right side to Ortiz. Back to Rico. Got to get it across the timeline. Ortiz gets it down. Finds a wide open Donovan Bauer. Fouled underneath. And it's an and one for Donovan Bauer as he's got 22 points tonight. 51-50. And it's going to be the fourth foul for Brody Riggleman. Excuse me on the score, 53-50, Donovan, to make it a two-possession game. Shot up, swish, Donovan Bauer. Unbelievable night for him. As Trejo brings it down center court to number 24. Gosh, I'm going to get my names right here. I'm blowing it. Aaron Tenna back to Trejo. Shots blocked by Donovan Bauer, who's having a career night here in Brush. Dre Bauer gets it over to Eric Rico. Back to Dre. Dre takes it, drives it to the hoop, crosses it over. Nice right-handed shot. Beautiful Michael Jordan-style shot is good for Dre Bauer. This team is getting Bauerized right now by both Donovan and Dre. Our score is 56-50 with 2 minutes and 8 seconds left to go in this game. Full timeout. We'll take a 30-second timeout and come back to you here on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Eastern Plains Sports Network and 1010 KSIR coming to you live from Leroy Needham's court at the Beach Cellar. Bee Diggers lead this one 56-50. At halftime, the score was 24-20 with Wray leading, and now the tides have turned and momentum has swung to the Bee Diggers side. Out on the court for your Bee Diggers, Thatcher Queen, Eric Rico, Edgar Ortiz, Donovan, and Dre Bauer. And believe me, the Eagles are currently getting Bauerized by both Don and Dre. As bring it up the court for the Eagles, Parra over to number 11, Trejo. Trejo back to Parra. Parra into number 24, Aaron Tenna. His shot is up and good. Aaron Tenna's having himself a great game for the Eagles as well. Rico trying to get the inbounds over to Dre. Dre back to Rico. Rico to Dre. Dre needs to get it across the timeline. He's calling for it stepped out of bounds, but he was not, so not worrying about it. It's null and moving on as Rico has the ball over to the left side to Thatcher Queen. Back to Rico. They're going back and forth, a little bit of pitch and catch. Feeding it back and forth to each other. Rico trying to set up a play. Goes to Thatcher, killing some time. Edgar Ortiz, top of the key. Turns, drives, find nothing. Don't want to lose the ball here. As he feeds it to Donovan Bauer underneath. Donovan tried to go up and jump with it, but instead he's tied up for a jump ball, and it's going to be a change of possession to the Eagles. As checking in for the Eagles is number 20, Wyatt Fonte. A $1:19 left to go. 4-point game, 56-52. Chris Parra brings it down for the Eagles. Over to the right side to Trejo. Trejo back to Parra. Back to Trejo, pitch and catch game going on. Feeding it down, goes to the left side to number 20 with 24, which is Tenna. His shot from underneath the hoop is no good. Rebounded by Donovan Bauer. Donovan Bauer having a career night. Feeds it over to Ortiz. All the way down the left side to Thatcher Queen. Feeds it over to Dre on the right side. Dre needs to slow it down a bit. He's fouled as he is trying to make the pass across court with only 52 seconds left. And the foul is going to be charged to number 24, Aaron Tenna, with his second foul of the night. They have fouls to give, though. They have one more to give before we go shooting. So Eric Rico with the inbounds. Finds Dre Bauer. Oh, it's stolen, though, by Aaron Tenna. He anticipated. Donovan Bauer with the pass. Knocks it out of the back of hands of Aaron Tenna. And Aaron Tenna, as he gets tied up with Rico, gets charged with his third foul. So the tides turned on him accidentally there. 56-52. Coming to the line for your Bee Diggers is number 2, Eric Rico. The Bee Diggers have 4 fouls to give, so they're fine. 56-52. 46 seconds left to go. First shot for Rico. No good. Got to hit them late in the game. 4-point lead. 2-possession game. 5 points make it better for us. Let's see if Rico can settle down. 56-52. Second shot for Rico is up. No good. Still a 4-point game. 2-possession, though. So bringing it down will be Trejo. Drives it coast to coast. Sets up. Shot. No good. Rebounded by himself. Trejo gets it. 35 seconds left to go. Timeout called by the Wray Eagles coach as they only have 34 seconds left to go and a 4-point lead. We're going to keep it here. 30-second timeout. Buckeye Welding, you have questions, they have answers. Our area welders know what sets them apart at 330 South 11th Avenue in Sterling. Hey, you got to listen to this one because after this game, you're going to want to know. Confused by the way rankings work? Don't worry. The Eastern Plains Sports Network has you covered. Every Tuesday, we bring you Bleckatology on our Spotify channel. Ben Blecka breaks down the rankings and what all the numbers mean in your way. That's easy for you to understand. Bleckatology, presented by Agricultural Accounting. You're a producer, not an accountant. Let them plow through your paperwork. Visit agman.co today to set up a consultation. 34 seconds remain on the clock. 56-52. Chris Parra to inbounds it. Goes to Alex Trejo for the Eagles. Trejo drives it in. Back to Potter. Tip by Dre Bauer. But Potter ends up with it. Back to Trejo. They're running out of time. Chris Potter, long three. Caitlin Clark shot. No good. Rebounded by Donovan Bauer, who's fouled by number 24. Aaron Tenna gets charged with his fourth foul as Donovan and Dre high-five each other as Don sets over to the free throw line. Brotherly love on the court. So Donovan Bauer with 20 seconds left to go. 4-point lead for the B-Diggers, 56-52. One of two shots for Don. First one up. Swish. Donovan Bauer. 5-point lead. To make it a two-possession game here. Well, a big, deep two-possession, I guess. It'll be a 6-point game. If Don makes this one. Second shot up. No good. Rebound by the Eagles. Got to get it down quickly. Chris Potter brings it down the right side. Centers it up. Swings it over to Aaron Tenna. Long three-pointer. Shot up. No good. Rebounded by number 20, Wyatt Fonte. And he's fouled underneath the hoop by number 21, Big Bad Edgar Ortiz. His first foul of the night. And that puts on the line Wyatt Fonte with 10 seconds left to go. 5-point lead for the B-Diggers. Wyatt Fonte trying to make it even closer, but he misses the first one off the front of the rim. Still a 5-point lead for the B-Diggers. 57-52, 10 seconds left to go. Hopefully we'll get an interview with Coach Bach after the game. Second shot by Fonte. Back of the rim is no good. 3-second violation called against the Eagles. And no matter what, whether that went in or not, that's a no good shot. Rico, 10 seconds. He's just got to kill some time. Looking for the inbounds pass. Goes, all the way down to Dre Bauer. Dre Bauer gets it. Aaron Tenna hit the ground hard. We're going to have a foul on the play. And quickly, Donovan's checking on Aaron Tenna to make sure he's okay. He hit the ground hard as we're going to get a foul on number 22, Chris Parra, his third foul. Aaron Tenna hit the ground hard with his elbow. Hopefully he's okay as the nurse comes to check on him to make sure that he's all right. Probably got a little stinger there. Yeah, he popped up right away. He's ready to go. So glad to see that Aaron Tenna is okay. So on the line then, because of that foul on Chris Parra, will be number 11, Dre Bauer, to make it. I'm terrible at math. A 3-possession game. First shot, no good. So it'll remain a 2-possession game no matter what. Got to make those shots. Dre Bauer, 57-52, 2 seconds left to go. I'd say this one's in the bag, but we never can say that. Second shot up, no good, rebounded. Chris Parra throwing it full court all the way down. Free souvenir ball for the kids in the student section as it's going to be our final tonight. 57-52. Your boys varsity is victorious against the visiting Wray Eagles. We will take a 3-minute timeout so I can get some stats, and hopefully I can get with Coach Bach. Yep, he's already telling me I'm coming up to talk to you afterwards. So Coach Bach will be coming up. So let's bump it to a 4-minute break, and we'll come back with stats and an interview with Coach Bach right here as the boys B-Diggers are victorious over the Wray Eagles with a final score of 57-52. We'll be back in 4 minutes here on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Eastern Plains Sports Network and 1010 KSIR coming back to you for the postgame show, brought to you by Western Engineering Consultants, providing a big firm product with small firm relationships since 2003. Visit westerneci.com. What a game tonight for the B-Diggers. They started out slow. I'm not kidding you. That first quarter, it looked like a hockey game. It was 3-1 for the longest time, and then finally the teams broke out. By halftime, the score ended 24-20 with Wray leading, and then at the conclusion of the game, the B-Diggers had a wonderful second half, especially from freshman Donovan Bauer, who ends up making the B-Diggers victorious with a final score of 57-52. What a game for Donovan Bauer and Dre Bauer. They were actually, the Eagles unfortunately fell victim, and they were Bauerized tonight by Don and Dre Bauer. Players of the game tonight brought to you by Morgan Community College. Start your associate degree, continue your education, or get a specialized certificate. Visit morgancc.edu for more. Tonight's players of the game. Let's start first with the visiting Wray Eagles. I got to give it to Aaron Tenna, who ended up tonight with 13 points, and Bryson Lewis with 11 points, and Brody Riggleman, who was great underneath the basket, finishing tonight with 10 points. But overall, I'm going to give it to Aaron Tenna from the Eagles for their player of the game. And on the flip side, you know who I'm going to go with, the freshman. Yet again, the freshman, Donovan Bauer, scoring tonight. Ready for this, folks? 24 points for Donovan Bauer tonight. Well over his average. Scored a great game tonight. He came in hot-handed. He actually came in late in the first quarter, too, and just got the ball rolling, no pun intended, for the Beat Diggers, as he's able to score a final of 24 points. By halftime, he only had 11, and then he adds 13 more on top of his totals there to make it a total of 24 points tonight for Donovan. And for his brother, Wray, finishing the night with 10 points. Wray actually only had 3 at halftime and came out a little hot-handed to finish with 10. So between the Bauer brothers, they're able to rustle up a total of 34 of the Beat Diggers' 57 points, as Coach Bach is coming up to talk with me here tonight, as he had a great contest for the Beat Diggers as they were victorious tonight against the Wray Eagles. Unfortunately, the ladies this evening fell tonight with a score of 42-38 to the Lady Eagles. But what an impressive game, though, yet again for the Beat Diggers as they fought back. I love watching them play because they just don't quit. And Donovan and Wray was all over the court. You got kids just flying all over the place. It's just bodies, and great to see them do what they did tonight. As Coach Bach's going to join me here on the microphone for the Beat Diggers. Coach Bach, congratulations again tonight on your game.
Yeah, thank you. God dang, that's fun. So all glory to God once again for everything that we're allowed to do and what we're able to do. But yeah, just super proud of our guys. God dang, they don't quit.
Nope.
I mean, if you see our practices, you know, we got guys flying all around. We don't call fouls. We don't have out of bounds. And I think it kind of shows. Some of us, it shows a little bit more when we foul. So we got to get out of foul trouble. But, yeah, I'm super proud of our guys. Just very, very proud of them. And God has truly blessed me with a great group that I'm very thankful for.
Yeah, the speed of your team is just incredible to see how fast they are. You got like track stars practically out there. But I look at Conrad Castro, as big as he is. We called him Conrad the Snowplow Castro because he was rolling over people the last game. Kids all over the court. Great to see him, and same with Donovan and Wray Bauer.
Yeah, it's a full team effort. It takes everybody. You know, we always say defensively, everyone, if one person moves, everyone moves. And we read, God, I'm going to butcher this. It's like 2 Corinthians 12 through 26 before the game, about just how everyone's important. Like every piece of your body's important, and every piece plays a role. And so we said, you know, if you insert team to the word body, you know, it doesn't matter if you're a role player, a starter, if you get a little bit of time or you don't get in at all, every single person plays a role and everybody's valuable. And I mean, it's a full team effort. You know, we had a couple guys not get in and whatnot, but if we don't have them in practice, we don't win this game. If they're not communicating on the bench, we don't win this game. And they're truly active participants in a very selfless group.
Yeah, that was impressive to see. And I'm telling you, though, I've got to brag up the word on your freshman. How does that kid just go like that? I mean, just everywhere. And then when he comes in, he takes advantage of the opportunities you give him to put him in the game like that.
Yeah, he's not a normal freshman. Once again, lucky, blessed. He's put a lot of time in. He never missed one open gym this summer. He never missed one tournament. And, God, every time I drive by Sunset basketball course, guess who's there shooting? Him. And
probably with Callie.
Yeah, probably, but I won't go there. But he just – everything he is going to earn and everything he gets, okay, it is not received. He has truly worked for it. It's very easy to look out there and say, well, yeah, he's 6'4", 6'5". Well, yeah, he's very talented. Well, yeah, he's athletic. Yeah, he is, but he's also worked for it. Some of it is God-given ability, but nobody knows the amount of time these kids put in. And so that's why wins like this just mean so much to me, and it has nothing to do with me, but it's just I love these guys. They put a lot of time into me. They put a lot of time into our program, so I want them to feel that success because I'm a firm believer is you get what you earn, and these guys have earned a lot, and so I want them to get that.
Where's the water? You got
Right here.
Oh, you got a little bit. Okay.
I will say this. If you look at my assistant, Coach Lopez, who did a phenomenal job on the sidelines tonight, he looks like he jumped in the shower fully clothed. And then I don't know what it was. Apparently, you want to talk about that freshman. Apparently, they had a hit list out for him because there isn't 1 millimeter that's dry on that kid. And we're not talking about sweat. We're talking about ice cold water.
That's great to go. How are we looking future for us, Coach? How are we looking for the upcoming games? Feeling good?
We got Wiggins on Friday. If you get a chance to come watch these kids, watch them because they represent Brush well. You know, you never want to lose, but these kids, everywhere we go, I always get told, man, this is the best team that's ever come to this place. Or we were at Weld Central, and the school board president pulled me aside in their tournament, and he goes, hey, I got to tell you, every single team, whether it's the coaches or the kids' parents, have come and said, this is the nicest group of kids I've ever been around. And, you know, I would love, we got this nice facility. I would love for everybody to come out and see it and watch our guys play because they truly put their heart and soul into it. And it's a big game on Friday. I don't know how the game's going for Wiggins tonight, but they're 8-3 going in.
Wow.
And so it'll be a good test for us. It'll be a good game. I'm assuming it'll be a lot like tonight where it's kind of neck and neck and back and forth. And if one team goes on a run, you know, basketball is a game of runs, and then the next team will probably go on a run. It should be an entertaining game. So if we could pack the house and get as many people here, and like I said, just for our guys, because they've earned it and they deserve it.
Absolutely. So thanks, Coach Bach. Congratulations yet again. We're up here visiting after a game. I love it having you come up. That's 2 times you've come up this year, so I'm so proud of you. So
hey,
great job. So
thanks
congratulations
again for doing this. Like
Absolutely.
I said, God's blessed us with this opportunity. You're good at it, and I enjoy going back and listening to it. And I got to end it with 2 things. It's a great day to be a beat digger. And go Broncos.
I knew you were going to say go Broncos. Thanks, Coach Bach. We appreciate you coming tonight. So everybody, we'll wrap it up here tonight from the Beat Cellar as the Beat Diggers are victorious over the Wray Eagles with a final score of 57-52. Send it back to the studio here shortly. I'd like to thank Rose Condis and Christy Creighton for running the switchboard there. You guys are fantastic as usual. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow night for wrestling, which will be live here on 1010 KSI and Eastern Plains Sports Network. And come back with us on Friday night as we're back here in the gym to play Wiggins Tigers. It's just a full week of basketball and wrestling, so tune in. We appreciate you listening and following tonight here again as the boys' side are victorious over the Wray Eagles with a final score of 57-52 right here on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network.